Dippy the duck believed he was the greatest superhero in the entire forest. Every morning, he tied a bright red towel around his neck like a cape and practiced heroic poses beside the pond. "Never fear, Super Dippy is here!" he shouted proudly. The other animals smiled and laughed because Dippy was always trying to rescue someone, even when nobody needed help. One sunny afternoon, Dippy spotted baby turtles practicing swimming lessons in the pond. "Oh no!" Dippy gasped dramatically. "The turtles are drowning!" Before anyone could stop him, splash! Dippy leaped into the pond and carried the confused turtles back to shore one by one. The turtle teacher blinked in surprise. Dippy?" she said kindly. "They were learning how to swim." But Dippy only smiled proudly. "Another successful rescue!" he declared. The next day, Dippy walked through the busy marketplace, searching for danger. Suddenly, he noticed fish swimming inside wooden water buckets beside the river. His eyes grew wide. "Those poor fish are trapped!" Without hesitation, Dippy grabbed the buckets and tossed the fish back into the river. Fish flew through the air while the fishermen shouted in shock. "Dippy!" they cried. "We were bringing those fish to the pond!" But Dippy puffed out his chest proudly. "You're welcome," he said happily. Soon, the whole town began giggling at Dippy's silly rescues. But even though his ideas were sometimes funny, everyone knew Dippy had a kind heart. Then, one afternoon, the sky suddenly turned dark. Big storm clouds rolled across the forest, and loud thunder rumbled overhead. Whoosh! Strong wind blew through the town as heavy rain began pouring from the sky. Baby rabbits, ducklings, squirrels, and hedgehogs ran through the streets trying to stay dry. Some of the little animals began to cry. Dippy looked around quickly. This time, the animals really did need help. Suddenly, he spotted a giant, colorful umbrella leaning beside a nearby shop. Dippy grabbed it tightly. "Super Dippy is on the way!" he shouted bravely. The wind pushed hard against him as rain splashed everywhere, but Dippy held the huge umbrella above the frightened baby animals. "Stay close to me," he said gently. Step by step, Dippy guided the little animals safely through. Step by step, Dippy guided the little animals safely through the storm. Rain bounced off the giant umbrella, while thunder flashed across the sky. Even when the wind became stronger, Dippy refused to give up. His tiny towel cape flapped wildly behind him as he protected everyone beneath the umbrella. Finally, the storm began to calm. The rain stopped, and warm sunlight broke through the clouds. A beautiful rainbow stretched across the sky above the town. The animals gathered around Dippy, cheering and clapping happily. "Dippy really is a hero," the baby animals shouted. Dippy smiled shyly as the little animals hugged him tightly. For the very first time, Dippy realized something important. Being a hero isn't about looking brave or wearing a cape. It's about helping others with kindness when they truly need you. And from that day on, everyone in the forest proudly called him Super Dippy. Moral: kind hearts make real heroes.